Pilot, let's give a round of applause to our two candidates for this jump. Treat them extra special, please. Let's go. Okay, Captain, we're good in the back. Push it to the limit. Let's give us a jump to remember.
Echo Delta X-ray Papa traffic. Cessna Delta Oscar Papa Yankee Victor is taxiing to runway 26. Echo Delta X-ray Papa.
Everyone good? Awesome. For some of you this will be your first time, so please focus and follow my instructions. Make sure to fasten your seatbelt, helmet, eye shield, altimeter. All good. Great.
mission today. For sure nothing to be ashamed of. We're flying over the UK's Shetland Islands, just below a thick layer of clouds. Up until now, you've been able to look outside to judge the aircraft's attitude and location. What happens when you lose that outside view? That takes us into the world of instrument flight. When you can't use the horizon for reference due to clouds, darkness, or other hindrances to visibility, you'll need to rely on your airplane's instruments. When flying on instruments alone, you'll need to rely on your attitude indicator to see your pitch and roll information. Modern cockpits like this combine several instruments into one electronic display, called a primary flight display, or PFD. Stay on heading 270, set full power, and climb up to 4,500 feet. Set full power for the climb. Watch your heading. Maintain heading 270. MFS24 Great. Increase power again for cruise and keep us at 4,000 feet. Increase the power again so that we don't get too slow. Try to maintain 4,000 feet altitude. You needed to maintain 4,000 feet. Try to maintain 4,000 feet altitude. You needed to maintain 4,000 feet. I think a bit more What's your speed? Try to maintain 4,000 feet altitude. You need to be able to control altitude while adjusting speed. Good. Now set power to maintain 70 knots. Notice how the nose needs to be a little higher than before to make up for the loss of airspeed. Use the elevator trim to adjust pitch to the new sped and maintain 70 knots for a bit. Maintain 70 knots. You weren't accurate enough with your speed. Great, now increase power to get your speed back up to 100 knots. As we speed up, notice how you need to trim nose down to avoid climbing. Keep us steady on heading 350. That's it. Now stabilize at 100 knots. You wandered off the heading. Good. Now we'll take flap settings into account. Flaps give a boost in lift, which you'll need to control in order to maintain our altitude. They also add drag, making us slow down more quickly, so be careful not to get too slow. Reduce power and slow us down to 60 knots. Good. Now extend the flaps to 10 degrees. Now set flaps at 20 degrees. With the extra drag, start adding power so you don't drop below your target airspeed of 60 knots. Now stabilize at 60 knots and trim for level flight. ground zero for a couple miles. You were way off on altitude holding. Try to maintain 4,000 feet altitude. needed as you make your way down the ILS. The localizer is starting to get away. Turn toward it to stay on course. Slope is starting to drift away from center. You didn't follow the glide slope accurately enough. We're approaching the runway. This approach has an offset, meaning that the localizer and runway aren't lined up together exactly. Focus on following the ILS for now. We'll transition to a visual landing once we're closer to touchdown. Make only small corrections and remember that each will be more critical as we approach touchdown. Too far off the localizer. The localizer is starting to get away. Turn toward it to stay on course. Great, now is a good time to transition from flying on instruments to using visual cues to complete the landing. Get us down onto the runway and then come to a smooth stop. I think a bit more practice may be a good idea. Next, keep us at 3,500 feet and make a left turn onto heading 060. Watch your speed. We want 110 knots. Keep us at 3,500 feet. Alright, let's throw some other things your way. You didn't hold your altitude accurately enough. Please bring the speed back to 70 knots. Alright, now keep us at 3,500 feet, 70 knots, and turn us to the right onto heading 225.
happy to team up with you. We're counting on you for a fantastic jump. It's in your hands now.
Ground, Cessna Oscar Oscar Sierra Tango uniform. Request taxi for departure to the west with Alpha.
Cessna Oscar Oscar Sierra Tango uniform. Taxi to and hold short of runway 26 using taxiway Bravo 2 Kilo Tree Alpha. Contact tower on 118.18 when ready.
Taxi to and hold short runway 26 via taxiway Bravo 2 Kilo Tree Alpha, Cessna Sierra Tango uniform.
Everyone height.
Tower, Cessna Oscar Oscar Sierra Tango uniform ready at runway 26, west departure.
Cessna Oscar Oscar Sierra Tango uniform.
Cleared for takeoff runway 26, Cessna Sierra Tango uniform. Sierra Tango uniform. Request taxi to parking.
Cessna Oscar Oscar Sierra Tango uniform. Taxi to general aviation parking via taxiway Charlie 1 Charlie 2.
Taxiing to general aviation parking using taxiway Charlie 1 Charlie 2. Cessna Sierra Tango. Piece of cake today. Drop by the base when you're ready to review the details. It's a beautiful day today, isn't it? Ready for flight scene? Today, you're flying Hannah and her fiancé over the charming city of Ipswich. If your seatbelts are fastened, you're all set. Let's go. Thumbs up. Echo Golf Lima India traffic. Cessna Golf Uniform Hotel Golf Alpha is taxiing to runway 27, Echo Golf Lima India.
TOS system test. Okay.
Hi, thanks for having us aboard. I'm Hannah.
Hey there, my name's Tom.
Echo Golf Lima India traffic. Cessna Golf Uniform Hotel Golf Alpha, taking off runway 27, north departure, Echo Golf, Lima, India.
I'm a little scared of heights, but I'll be fine. I'm sure the view's going to be incredible.
Echo Golf, Lima, India traffic. Cessna Golf, Uniform Hotel Golf, Alpha, taking off runway 27, north departure, Echo Golf, Lima, India.
I'm a little scared of heights, but I'll be fine. I'm sure the view's going to be incredible.
So guys, we're going to fly in the UK now, so this is my first flight. We finally have unlocked the UK map.
Looks like a great day to fly, doesn't it? You're taking a town member celebrating a special day, Emma and her husband, for a nice scenic ride over the region. Seatbelt fastened? Then you're all set.
Be very
Engine
patient
started?
for a few
Let's go.
flights.
Echo Golf, Lima, India traffic. Diamond Golf Kilo Sierra, Mike Charlie is taxiing to runway 27, Echo Golf, Lima, India. Echo Golf, Lima, India traffic. Diamond Golf Kilo Sierra, Mike Charlie, taking off runway 27, south departure, Echo Golf, Lima, India.
Are we going?
get it wrong.
This sensation is fantastic. What's that big jolt? Are we okay? Hey, that's my house. And my neighbors.
Are you sure? Yes, I can see it too. This flight is full of surprises.
Call me corny, but I'll treasure this memory of us all my life. I couldn't imagine such an amazing view. You really got us up close and personal. I guess I really love flying. Maybe I'll become a pilot too.
locals weren't fully satisfied, but I know you'll dig deep and make the necessary improvements. No doubt about it.
Yeah, sorry. Just grabbing a drink. Let's go. Let's fly over London now. We need to get our 10,000 credits so I can sort out my certification. Trying to do some easy stuff, but I want the UK map to open up. Thank you for watching the stream. Okay, let's go.
It's a beautiful day today, isn't it? Ready for flight seeing? For today's scenic flight, you're flying over Waltham Abbey with John and his daughter. You're good to go if everybody fastened their seat belts. Ladies and gentlemen, it's showtime. Echo Golf Sierra X-ray traffic. Cessna Golf Yankee Charlie Alpha Victor is taxiing to runway 02. Echo Golf Sierra.
So we're going to fly over London now. Let's see.
Echo Golf Sierra X-ray traffic. Cessna Golf Yankee Charlie Alpha Victor. Taking off runway 02. West departure Echo Golf Sierra X-ray.
I'm a little bit nervous, but I'm sure I'll be okay. I can't wait to see the landscape from up high.
Guys, let's go take off.
Let's go, guys. Wow, we're flying.
This is a flight sightseeing mission, which does not give me that much credits. So let's go. Guys, we're going to do a tour of Onions. So
That was a serious bump. Didn't think a sightseeing flight would test my nerves like this.
Shut up, man. You didn't even compliment this flight and you want to say you had a bump? This compliment my flight though. Passengers doing anything different.
Seeing all this from above, it's just incredible. Look at that! This is better than a postcard.
Cessna Golf Yankee Charlie Alpha Victor, miles northwest, 1200, inbound to land runway 02, Echo Golf Sierra X-ray. Cessna Golf Yankee Charlie Alpha Victor is on final runway 02 to land Echo Golf Sierra X-Ray.
Oh, that was not good.
Yankee Charlie Alpha Victor is on final
That
runway
was good.
02 to land Echo Golf Sierra X-Ray.
The landing gear got spoiled. The tires went off. I have to repeat the landing.
That landing felt like I was on a trampoline.
Oh, finally. Just that a bit. Landing gear malfunctioned over there. No. Oh, this aircraft is so weird. I'm not having a good time flying in the UK. Not sure if it's the... Oh my god, it asked me to do another thing.
Echo Golf Sierra X-ray traffic.
No, this is not the worst landing I've had for the last 2 years.
To land Echo Golf Sierra X-ray.
Let's land properly.
That landing felt like I was on a trampoline.
It was actually very easy, but this didn't land good. It's very bouncy aircraft. So this was not the greatest of the landings for last. I think I've done. This has to be the worst landing I've had. And I'm not sure why. And the worst turn as well. It's just that. I hope it opens up the skydive thing. I think you enjoy the skydive so much.
Echo Golf Sierra X-ray traffic. Cessna Golf Yankee Charlie Alpha Victor is taxiing departure.
Had a very rough flight, this one. This was not a good flight.
You nailed it up there, and you gave your passengers a great gift. It's always satisfying to make people happy, right? Back to the airport, guys. So, John, you want to fly again?
I would totally do this again.
What an incredible experience. I'll be telling all my friends.
Thanks. Let's have a smoothie. We need to get this certification. 10,000 credits for it. Fly a few. How finally got a Skyjump. Internet thing, Angel. Let's go and do this one. This looks good. Good money as well. So let's do this. The flight sightseeing missions, the runways are very small. And I'm not good. I'm having difficulty because I'm changing the aircrafts and stuff. Thank you, man. Thank you for watching as well. Really appreciate that.
Let me introduce our pilot. Looks a bit daft, but all the best pilots do. We're all set. I'll do the safety checks once you've started. Okay, Captain, we're good in the back. Full throttle. Let's make this jump count.
This should be a quick one, and then we can do our exam. Let's jump, guys. Feels good. One second, guy, I jump in.
No one left. I'll catch him.
How do I jump in? Let's go. to land now. Let's do this very smoothly. Let's do this smoothly. Messing it up. Have to get this very smooth. Time for landing now. Let's go. Need to get a good smoothness of landing smoothness here so we can open the cargo flight stuff. That might give us more credits. I want this flight to be smooth. This has to be a smooth one. Can you see the runway outside the box? Can you see the runway? Oh, yeah. It's the runway. Yep. Sites, ones, descending. I still can't see the runway. It's a few. Like a very slow landing. It's not rushing for this. not sure about that.
Piece of cake today. Drop by the base when you're ready to review the details.
Oh God, I hate this field animation. It gets the job done, but the handling speed was 20%. See, let's get to a proper plan. Anyway, we got 1240, which is a good thing. So now we can do one mission and sort of like that. Let's do this. Just want to have a little bit. Runway again. Yeah, that's good.
Hi, it's Paul, the hangar supervisor. Thanks for taking care of this ferry flight. Today's task is to get this Cessna 152 up to Shennington Gliding Club as quickly as possible. The owner had to get her aircraft repaired over there. Now it's ready, so she needs someone to fly it back to her. Ms. Wells, the owner, is expecting you at the destination on time. Have a safe flight.
Echo Golf Lima Golf traffic. Cessna Golf Yankee Echo Delta Alpha is taxiing to runway 29er Echo Golf Lima Golf. Echo Golf Lima Golf traffic. Cessna Golf Yankee Echo Delta Alpha. Taking off runway 29er. Departure to the west. Echo Golf Lima Golf. Cessna Golf Yankee Echo Delta Alpha is on final runway 5 to land. Echo Golf India Whiskey. Whiskey traffic. Cessna Golf Yankee Echo Delta Alpha is taxiing to parking. Echo Golf India Whiskey.
Anyway, I appreciate your professionalism. My Cessna 152 is finally here, so thanks for that.
I'm happy to introduce our pilot. 100% of their missions have ended in a successful landing, never mind the plane's condition. Let's make this a memorable jump. I want to see smiles all the way down.
Pause system test. Okay.
Echo Golf Whiskey Sierra traffic. Cessna Golf Alpha Kilo Sierra. Mike is taxiing to runway tree 4. Echo Golf Whiskey Sierra.
Everyone good? Awesome. For some of you, this will be your first time, so please focus and follow my instructions.
Echo Golf Whiskey Sierra traffic. Cessna Golf Alpha Kilo Sierra Mike. Taking off runway tree 4 north departure. Echo Golf Whiskey Sierra.
God, the runway must be short.
That was a perfect rotation. You nailed it.
God, that was so close.
Echo Golf Whiskey Sierra traffic. Cessna Golf Alpha Kilo Sierra Mike is taxiing to parking. Echo Golf Whiskey Sierra.
What took you so long? Just kidding. Welcome back. Come check your stats when you're ready.
Okay, now we can do our... We also unlocked the charter service now. That's good. So now we can do charter service private. And we can even now go for level 20. This is okay, cool. Okay, let's go for the certification now. We can do this. Let's go for the exam. This is going to be a certification exam for the visuals like rain and clouds and stuff. So this is going to be a tough one. And then we can aim for the commercial license. Visual assistances are now turned off for this certification. Okay. This is what I absolutely hate.
Tower, Cessna Golf, Alpha Kilo Sierra Mike, inbound, RNA runway, 27 approach.
Cessna Golf Alpha Kilo Sierra Mike. Tower, QNH 101 tree. Cleared RNAV runway 27 approach.
Cleared, RNAV
This is a tough exam. What flight to? PB271. Okay. Where's that? Flight to PB171. Okay. 3:30. Okay, that should be good. Oh yeah, I can see here PB271. Okay, cool. So 3:30 should be the. They just have that. Okay, we are reaching to PB1271. Okay, what else? Okay, almost. This is what I need. Okay, cool. Nice. Okay. Fly to Sombra. Okay.
Identifying the runway lights should help you during the transition.
It's very cloudy. Absolutely, I can't see anything. Oh, maybe I have to turn a bit, so. Let's just fly a bit up. 24. What kind of weather is this, man? Do I have to turn or I can just land here? I can see a small runway lights there.
500.
alignment properly, I guess.
Cessna Kilo Sierra Mike, wind 270 at 12, cleared to land runway 27.
Cleared to land runway 27, Cessna Kilo Sierra Mike.
Hell, this is far, isn't it? I'm flying super low. I'll keep the speed anyway. Want to speed up and then. Flaps are good, flaps are good. This has to be an amazing landing, you know. Just straight off the sea. Reminds me of Singapore. This is going to be a classic. Oh no, I'm too low, too low, too low.
Cessna Kilo Sierra Mike, contact.
Going to 118.25.
My
Cessna
God,
Kilo
that was
Sierra
some
Mike.
landing, man. Where do I have to go? Oh. Did I pass the exam? Let's see. I hope I can pass the certification now. What? Why are you looking at me?
Cessna Golf, Alpha Kilo Sierra Mike, request taxi to parking.
Cessna Golf Alpha Kilo Sierra Mike. Taxi to general aviation parking using taxiway Kilo.
Let's see what he says. Did I pass?
You've got your certification. Cessna Kilo Sierra Mike. Acknowledge lost transmission.
Got my certificate, that's what matters, bro. See, boss. Clean landing was 94%. Didn't respect the flight plan at all. Everything went perfect. It is flight. Alright.
Cessna Kilo Sierra Mike.
I had my own flight plan, bro. I didn't follow normal flight plans of anybody else. Oh. Okay, let's go. Perfectly done. Now I have to do this high as an airline pilot. But now for that I need 40,000 credits. And this is crazy. Like, I have to take an exam for this, like 40,000 credits. Which is the airline transport pilot license airplane. And I can commercial pilot and everything. So 40,000 credits is a lot. A lot, I tell you. Let's go. Specialization 6 unlocked now. But the charter plane, we got perform airplane with landing smoothness. Which one is this? The charter plane, okay. We can do cargo planes, right? Okay. Nice, okay, that's good. Cargo transport light is done now. Where will that be? Wow. What's that? Now I have real weather conditions. Nice! Absolutely!
You now have access to real condition missions. These allow